What is going on, guys? EK1 Gaming here, and welcome back to the channel. Today's video, we're going to be covering Diablo 4, and we have a legendary and XP farm for you. This farm is easy. You can do it solo or part of a team. It is quicker if you do it as part of a team. However, it's super easy and you're going to get a lot of loot as well as a lot of XP. If you do find this video helpful, be sure to help support the channel by hitting that like button. Please hit the subscribe button because we're trying to get to 100k subscribers before the end of the year. With all that being said, let's get into how to actually do this method. It's really straightforward and simple. So to start with, what you're going to want to do is travel to Ruins of Rakhat Keep, the inner circle. Now, when you transport there, you are going to have to run a little bit or get on your mount. So if you've got a mount, it's going to be a little bit faster. But there is a dungeon just below it, and I'm going to take you there and show you the exact route now. You're simply going to exit the gates. It's not going to take you very long to get there at all, and you can pin it so you get the red line on the map. So basically, just exit the gates, ignore all the NPCs. You don't have to kill anything when doing this method. It literally just go the route that I'm showing you right here. I'll show you what dungeon it is in just a second as well. But as you can see, there's hardly anything there anyway, so just keep going. And what you're going to hope to see is when you get past this point here is an actual public event or an event going on in this space. If there is one, perfect. If there isn't, then I'm going to show you exactly what to do as well. But if there's an event, just basically get off, complete the event. Now, there's going to be a lot of people doing this. We bumped into quite a few people doing this, so the more people here, the better, because it's going to be a lot quicker. And also, depending on what event you got, so if you got like a good event where it was like save the hostages, they're quite quick. This one, it's a little bit quick. It can be a little bit daunting and a little bit drag on, but remember, you don't have to kill the NPCs either. Just go ahead and take out all of the pylons in this one. So basically the effigies, just take them all down. Don't worry about doing the NPCs. But if you've got loads of people, then why not get the NPCs, kill them, and then see if you can get some additional loot. So what you're going to do is basically complete the event. So when you've got rid of all of the effigies, you might have to take down some barriers to take a look where they are. But once you've found them, you've got rid of them all you're going to want to do is kill the boss. So you can see the boss is going to spawn here. This is where your chest is going to spawn. So go ahead, take the boss out, take some NPCs out. I would literally just focus on the boss as well. Don't worry about killing anything else. Just get rid of that boss. The rest of them should pretty much die anyway as you're doing it, especially if you're using a barbarian whirlwind build. If you want to know my build, please put it in the description or the comment section below, and I'll share that build with you. I'm just making some fine tweaks to it, so I do have a pretty decent build going. However, you can still get one-shotted like that with the explosions. So just be careful when you do that. The NPC sometimes will explode and kill you. As you can see, we did the event, and then what we're going to do is basically have a look around quickly to see if there's any other loot. You're going to go into the dungeon. Now, this dungeon literally respawns the event. So basically, when you go into this dungeon here, all you're going to do is basically load back out of it again. So when you go into it, wait like 3 or 4 seconds. So this dungeon is called Morgan's Rally. When you've done that, Morgan's Works, sorry, not Morgan's Rally, Morgan's Works. When you've done that, go in a couple of times, come out, and then if it's not there again, the event, just simply go back into the dungeon and then come out. As you can see, it's not there now. So you just go back into the dungeon again, wait a couple of seconds, and then go back out. So, of course, when you load back out and the event is there again, it's a bonus for you. They should regularly come because we only have to come in and out a couple of times before the next one starts. As you can see, the next one is here now. And again, if you've got a lot of people with you and there's a lot of people doing the event, it does make it a hell of a lot faster for you to get done. And it depends, again, on the event type. Now, what I did notice with this is it does change event type, but not when you come in and out of the dungeon. So when you get here in the initial stage, if it's like take down these structures like ours is, it will always be that when you come back out of the dungeon. It might add a structure, it might change the location or the boss slightly, but it won't change the actual method. So if you're looking for a certain one, if you want it to be super quick, like, you know, release the hostages or something like that, then I would like log out, log back in until that event appears, and then you know you're going to guarantee getting that event every single time. Now this one, you just keep going and going and going, so just keep going back in, back out. If you need to teleport back to sell your gear that you've got or sell sell whatever you've got on your dismantle it, then all you have to do is go into the dungeon and then use your sort of teleportation device and let it take you back to the city, where you can then dismantle, sell, and do whatever you want, and then you can go back through your portal to the dungeon again. It doesn't matter, no one has to wait around for you, and you can also do this solo as well, so it's not a big deal when you're doing this. Literally just the idea is to get to the boss as fast as you can and absolutely demolish the boss. And then you're going to get legendaries, you're going to get a lot of XP for this as well. I believe it's been said that it could be up to like 7 million per hour, but I'm not 100% sure on that. I have not worked out what you would get for an hour. The legendary drop rate is not massively high. However, we have had the sacred legendaries. We've had some high loot, high stat rolls. And again, you're going to get all the materials for this as well. Once you get to level 53, you will get the materials for the secret vendor as well. We don't have that yet because we're only level 50 or 51 at the moment. So once we get to that as well, we're going to get even more gear, even more stuff to be able to utilize in the game. If this method helps you out in any way or you got any questions, join our Discord server. We have a lot of people playing Diablo in Discord. We've got our own clan going, the EK1 clan. We're going to be playing this a lot. I'm going to be putting so many hours into this game where we can share our builds and just basically help each other out, especially doing this as well. If you want a team of 4, then there'll always be people in our Discord that are willing to help. With all that being said, take care everybody, stay safe, hit the like button, hit the subscribe button, and I'll see you in the next one.